Welcome to your September Psychic Zodiac Wheel reading. I'll just focus in for you, Aries. The month of September. What messages is there for Aries? For their highest good and for the good of all concerned. There we go. Popped off. Two of Pentacles. So this is juggling life's demands. More going out than coming in, unfortunately. And on a mission to achieve financial success. Then you have in the second house your area of your self-esteem and how you earn your money, this beautiful Eight of Cups. Now this is letting you know that there's an emotional cleansing that is well overdue and you're moving on. You're not being held back or being kept hostage. It's also about relocating, so that may be something that you're thinking about or doing. The Death card there, Aries. So this is a message for you about maybe you're refusing to accept change, and maybe you've got a bit of unhealthy lifestyle that needs to be changed up, and you're resisting that, and you're getting communication from your local doctor or your siblings that is, you know, concerned about that. And there also can be those of you that might need to reach out to, you know, get some sort of advice or counselling or something like that. If you're feeling, you know, rather low and at a low ebb, reach out. There's, you know, Lifeline. There's other organisations like Heads Together, things like that. And if you're just feeling a bit down and anxious, you know, it's really time with this card reversed here to you know, take some good care of yourself and do some nice things for yourself. No one can be nicer to you than what you can be to yourself. And if you're able, I have burning here today this frankincense, this pure essential oil. Now, frankincense is really relaxing and strengthening, and it's ideal for meditation and helping calm your nerves, and it can help soothe fear and anxiety, and it's relatively inexpensive. I got this online. It's Gum Leaf Essentials, so you can look that up. And yeah, if you haven't already got some frankincense, and I've just been burning it in my burner here, and it really does seem to make a difference. Plus it smells really good, and it's a beautiful scent, the frankincense. It is used in churches and things like that, but it gives you a bit of a uplifting feeling, and it lingers, the feeling lingers for a good couple of days. Now here in your home and family, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Now this is letting you know that, you know, you're struggling a little bit in that area and needing to start over. Now there's a lot going on in the fourth house area when you've got the Eight of Pentacles showing up there, because there's work to be done. You may be trying to get people in to do work on your home, renovate or something like that, or they may be needing, pardon me, something to be fixed. And there's some sort of struggle there with that. King of Swords here in your area of fun and enjoyment is about taking action, weighing up the pros and cons, and having high standards. It is an independent but motivated energy, the King of Swords. He's the air energy, which is Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. And this area is about your children, your creative pursuits, your hobbies, sport, that kind of thing. Okay? Now, he can be a very successful man, the King of Swords, like maybe a police officer or a lawyer or a surgeon, judge, could be military, a businessman, a writer, a strong family member, or a potential lover for those of you that are single, or he may already be someone that you already are involved with, because this is the house of lovers. Okay? Oh, and the devil is beside him, so there will be a magnetic attraction, so to speak. Now this is your area of work and your work colleagues and your health and physical fitness, pets, and it's got the devil there. So the devil is a Capricorn card, so a taskmaster. So there may be someone really pushing you hard at work. It's also about temptation, lust and addiction. So watch out for those things as well. Or with the devil there in your working area, you may feel that someone at work has really got more power over you than what you want. Alright. And the Knight of Cups is a message of romance again. So I do think your love life is going to be sizzling, Aries. The Knight of Cups is a Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. It is a water sign energy, and it is a bit of a romantic dreamer. And there's invitations there of a romantic interest. So if this is a business partner, then that it could be someone that there's a romantic connection with. Whether you may be single and the sparks are starting to really ignite between the two of you, or it could be your own partner and you're getting more in touch with each other again and really enjoying being able to have a bit of romance in your marriage. The Fool here in the 8th house reversed is letting you know that you're not ready to take that quantum leap. You've got doubts about certain things to do with joint finances, and you're going to proceed with caution. Okay? The Queen of Cups, lovely water sign, feminine energy, and deep feelings are involved here. And it's a situation where you can transform ordinary situations into something extraordinary, and using your sixth sense. If you may even find that you're looking into maybe studying social counselling, things like that. The water sign energy of the Queen of Cups is very good at that kind of field. The Eight of Wands here in your career is good news coming from afar. The arrows of love are finding their mark, and the enjoyment of outdoor activities. So you may actually have some time out from your rigorous work situation, and be enjoying some recreational time by the look of that, and getting out of the workplace and the day-to-day grind of it. Or you may actually be needing to travel for work, because they're arrows by air. And for those of you that are single, you may actually find that someone in your working circles or in your professional life, that's where the romantic interest is actually taking place. Friends and social connections, 5 of Wands, there's competition there, but you're every bit good enough. So these could be your social associations, or they could actually be connected with your friendship group. And it's also the area where you manifest, where you co-create and manifest. So with the 5 of Wands being shown there, it is showing that you are adapting and being flexible on the continual cycle of change. You're willing to dig deep to be able to grow. And you're also meeting the right people and the right relationships, right job, right career, the right leads. So maybe your friendship groups are competing with you. And 7 of Wands, well, he doesn't want to give up. It's not a time to give up. Keep going. And in this area of your subconscious, what's hidden, things that you keep secret and close to your heart, it's a message for you of managing your time wisely. You are making your way to the top of the pile. So I feel that you could have some breakthroughs in your love life and in your career, certainly for this month. Now, Mars is going retrograde here in your first house, so you're weighing up your fundamental instincts, your primal instincts, your primitive versus the civilized part of yourself. If this is out of balance, it can be destructive and can implode in on you. Okay, because that Mars retrograde energy is about imploding. It can, if provoked, also explode. So that's an interesting dynamic for the world stage, so to speak. For our globe at the moment with Mars retrograde, and we can see a few different places imploding on itself. Okay? So your way of expressing yourself is very active and spontaneous and assertive and seeking autonomy and freedom of expression, and this Mars retrograde may have you more introverted. Okay? Now Uranus is in the 2nd house, so that is also going retrograde. Mars goes retrograde on the 10th of September. Uranus went retrograde on the 15th of August. So Uranus retrograde is about well, it's a futuristic energy, Uranus, and it's about electrics. I've been getting zapped everywhere. Things I touch on, zap, zap, zap. And I know it's the Uranus retrograde energy. So it is about electricity, computers, all high-tech gadgets. Okay, it's liberating energy, the Uranus energy, and one of the things it brings to us is change, sudden events, surprises, but it also brings shock. So you can experience sudden change in your income. So your money may go in one hand and right out the other. Okay? And it's also about originality, that Uranus energy. But it can come through on the lower vibration of erratic moods, irritability, and unreliable. People being unreliable or you being unreliable. On a global scale, it's playing out really as the world is having a nervous breakdown. So yeah, that is the Uranus energy, and it's in Taurus, which is about originality, but expect the unexpected. But it can get great insight while the Uranus is transiting Taurus. Here in the third house, it's about your intellectual relationships and the exchanges of ideas. Okay, and you got the Death card there reversed. So that is about refusing to accept change and unhealthy lifestyles. So you might be trying to communicate that to one of your siblings or someone in your neighbourhood. They're probably not going to want to hear it. And if it's you yourself and you're trying to give up smoking or something that you're addicted to, this is letting you know that you can let go of it. You can break free. There's work being done around the home and in the home, whether it's renovations or things being fixed. Okay, this is also about where you get your family and friends, your private life, and tradition is also very important to you. You may even be looking into working on some sort of real estate project or property. Venus will be going into Leo here in the 5th house on the 6th of September. So through September, paying close attention to your heart chakra, and the Venus in Leo energy will really go a long way to have you enjoying your fun and creativity side within relationships. Excuse me. The new moon is here in Virgo on the 18th of September. Time for tidying things up. You might have some chores to do. You might need to do more around your workplace. It's about your day-to-day life, your work, your health, service you give and to others, and your habits, your small animals, daily routine. Being more health conscious. Okay, so you may schedule in some health checks or start that new fitness regime, and paying attention to detail. It's all moon in Virgo energy. There's romance being shown there in your love life, and you've got the Mercury moving into Libra here on the 6th of September. So there'll be a lot of communication going between you and your love interest. And business partnerships, there'll be a lot of communication to do with that too, because the Sun is moving into Libra, and it's about fairness, and with the Mercury in Libra and the Sun in Libra, to have that peace and harmony in all your relationships. And you want to be in a committed relationship or forming a long-term relationship this will be one of your goals. And excuse me, here in the 8th house, it's letting you know about where your support is, where you receive your support from other people. In the house of regeneration, sex, legal matters, transformation, joint resources with others, death and rebirth. Okay, it's sort of the reincarnation area of your wheel. Now the Fool being there is saying that you're not ready to take that leap, and you're cautious and doubtful. So you're making some business decisions, I feel, here through September as well. And with it being in your area of regeneration, you may be able to regenerate that part of how you do business. Jupiter, Saturn and Pluto for you Aries. So Jupiter is going direct on the 13th of September. This is good news because Jupiter is the planet of freedom, expansion, adventure, opportunity. It's the jolly planet. It's known as the lucky planet. It's been retrograde for quite a while, and now it is finally moving forward, taking us forward with us. So this is, and it loves travel. The Jupiter energy is about aiming for goals and high education, all those things. So you really will sort of find that you're looking into expanding in those areas. Saturn is also in there. Saturn goes direct on the 29th of September, so finally we're going to get Saturn off our tail so that it doesn't keep dragging us and slowing everything down. We still have rules and regulations and traditions with Saturn, and it is the Lord of Karma and it is the hard taskmaster, but at least it's going to be going direct. So there's a shift in energy between these three big planets that have really, you know, the vibration from them is really been having such a powerful effect on everything on the earth at the moment. And it's Pluto that's also in there. Now Pluto is about rebirth and reincarnation and our soul. Now that is where I really get and have been getting the message coming through to me about the two eras that have been reincarnated into this modern times, and they are the souls. One is from the era of World War II, which was a time where the British and her allies joined alliances to fight against the white supremacy regime of Nazi Germany, and the other is the era before the abolishment of slavery, because in each lifetime we've been a man in one life and a woman in another life, and we were black in one life and we were white in another life. That's the way reincarnation works, so that our soul, Pluto energy, our soul can grow. So that is unfolding here for us now, and we can see how that is unfolding. And hopefully there's going to be a positive direction that will be taken out of all of that. 10th house, you've got the arrows of love. Now in your 11th house of friendships and group associations and how you give and receive love, you've got competition there. So your love interest may have somebody else interested in them, or they are seeing you as having to compete for you. That kind of thing is going on there. But you're able to manifest your hopes and your dreams. You're every bit good enough for any organisation or group activity that you may want to join. Now the moon is in Pisces here in the 12th house of subconscious. This is an area where you recognise that you are a soul and that your body is the vehicle. As we were saying before, our soul chose what family it was going to be born in, what colour skin it was going to have, to learn its lessons in this lifetime. So this is you actually recognising that. Okay? And you've got the Seven of Wands there with the full moon in Pisces. So it's slow and steady. The full moon in Pisces is on the 2nd of September, so you may want to pay attention to those subtle areas of your life. But it is a very creative, artistic time, and you can really trust your intuition with that. Now I'll just ask for what Archangel is with you here through September, Aries. Oh, and I'll take the top one. And you've got the Angel of Procrastination. So you're going to not really want to get moving too fast. You're going to take things slow, I feel, with that procrastination. And you've got the number 27 being significant for you too through September. So you have the focus and clarity to get the job done. Begin it now. So your affirmation is, I am focused, motivated, energetic. I utilise my time efficiently to achieve my goals. And I will ask for a confirmation card reading here with the Akashic Tarot. Tapping into the Akashic records for you. See what those messages are. For Aries for September. Okay, that one didn't want to go in, so we'll have that one. Thank you. Reflection. So, reflection. That's very nice. Getting this card as your confirmation card is showing a trip, particularly a trip over water or by the water. Lovely. So more important, it can reveal that you now have direct line to your psychic gifts. You are also more aware of your emotions and more reflective. Okay. You recognise the difference between your intuitive voice, which is calm and assured, and your lower emotional compulsions, which is urgent and sometimes fear-based. Let yourself gain even greater clarity and control over your emotions now. This also would be a great time for you to take classes in meditation, psychic development, counselling, healing, and other psychological and spiritual arts. If you have such an interest, your yin side is wide open and your receptive side is high. So trust your inner voice and you will be guided to greatness. Now the Akashic force that you can tap into so you can hear your inner voice, and how you do that is you close your eyes and feel yourself filled with the emotional peace and calm like a still lake, because there is that beautiful lake there on that. You are now in a state of intuitive reflection. Open yourself to a word or image from spirit and trust that the first thing you get So the first thing you hear or think, that's your message. And let yourself receive it. So thank you, Aries, for joining me for your September reading. Welcome to any new viewers. If you haven't already subscribed, please do click on that subscribe button so you don't miss any future updates. Click on the thumbs up to let me know that you like your reading and you resonated with it, and if you've got any questions you can leave them there in the comments for me. Okay, well, thank you so much. I hope you are safe in your part of the world. Sending you many blessings and much peace. Namaste.